Hi, boys and girls. Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Smiley. I hope you're having a great day today. I wanted to share a story with you, and this story is called I Just Don't Like the Sound of No. And underneath it says, How about maybe? And this is a story about a little boy who, when he's told no, he has a really hard time dealing with that. And it's a great story to think about zones, because sometimes if you're upset, and we can see he looks upset in this picture, you can kind of empty the water of the buckets of the people around you, can't you? So if someone is not on green, maybe they're a little bit on yellow or on red, the people around them probably aren't on green either. They're probably having their buckets a little bit empty and they're feeling sad or unhappy or frustrated too. But if you're on green, you usually find that the people around you are feeling pretty good too, and they're on green too. So that's something interesting to look at when we read this story, is kind of notice, how do you think the people around him are feeling? Okay? All right, well, let's go ahead and read our story. I Just Don't Like the Sound of No. This is written by Julia Cook. She's the author, and the illustrations are by Kelsey DeWeerd. And Julia Cook writes a lot of great books about feelings. So let's get into this. Okay, I'm going to put your listening ears on, and I got my glasses on. We're ready to go. My name is RJ, and I just don't like the sound of no. No, 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 no. They're all around him. It seems like everybody always tells me no. No, RJ this. No, RJ that. Sometimes I think my real name is No RJ. A few days ago, I was at the store with my dad and I saw a box of smelly markers that I really, really wanted. Dad, I asked, can you buy these for me? No, he said. Make a prediction. Do you think RJ's going to handle this very well? But I just don't like the sound of no. How about maybe? No, he said, not today. But I just don't like the sound of no. How about we'll see? No, he said. Remember, RJ, I told you before we left home, this trip to the store is a looking trip for you, not a buying trip. But Dad, they have the one that smells like bubble gum, and there's a cherry and a banana, and RJ, no means no. When we got home, my best friend, Sam, asked me if I wanted to sleep over at his house. Mom, can Sam and I have a sleepover tonight? No, my mom said, not tonight. But I just don't like the sound of no. How about I'll think about it? No, my mom said, you can't have a sleepover on a school night. You won't get enough rest, and then you'll be tired tomorrow at school. Is true. But how about maybe? No, RJ, not tonight. But I just don't like the sound of no. And besides, Sam's mom says no. RJ, no means no. The next day at school, I asked my teacher, can we have extra free time? No, RJ, she said, not today. I just don't like the sound of no. How about maybe later? But I just don't like the sound of no. How about after lunch? No, RJ, I told you not today. But last week you said no means no, RJ. You need to learn how to accept no for an answer. I think you need to try to become a member of the Say Yes to No Club. Well, how do I do that? I asked. Well, to join, you have to be able to do two things: accept no for an answer and learn how to disagree appropriately. To accept no for an answer, this is what you need to do. So listen very carefully. This is what he has to do if he's going to be in the club. Look right at the person who's telling you no. To look at them. Say okay to the person who is running the show. So that could be your teacher, your mom, or your dad. Staying calm on the inside and don't disagree. So you have to stay calm. You can ask him or her why later. This is how you should be. To disagree with someone the right way, here is what you should do. Okay, so this is if you don't agree with somebody, what you can do to do it the right way. Look right at the person when you disagree, so look right at them. Don't scream or use mean words. Be the best that you can be. Tell why you feel differently and give your reasons with facts. Listen closely to what he or she says. This is how you should act. RJ, if you can learn how to do these two things, you can become an official member of the Say Yes to No Club. Then you will get to write your name on a star and put it up on our Say Yes to No star board. Once your star is up on the board, your name will be put into a weekly drawing and you could even win a prize. Sounds exciting. Do I have to do it at home too? RJ asked. Absolutely. In order to become an official member, your parents have to sign a paper saying that you are being a Say Yes to No expert at home too. I looked at the Say Yes to No star board and it was pretty cool. To see my name up there on one of those stars and the prizes my teacher gives away are awesome. Margaret Ann walked over by and she overheard me talking to my teacher. Being a member of the Say Yes to No Club is really fun, RJ, she said. You get to decorate your star any way you want to. Oh, look what he's thinking his star would look like. Pretty cool. Okay, I told my teacher, I'll do it. After lunch, I asked my teacher, can we have extra recess today? No, she replied. It wasn't easy, but I looked up at her and I said, okay. Thanks for accepting no, RJ, she said and gave me a thumbs up. Then I went back to my seat. That night, I was getting some ice cream out of the freezer when my mom said, no, RJ, you can't have that now. Uh-oh, make a prediction. Do you think he's going to accept no for an answer, or what do you think he's going to do? In my head, I was thinking, I just don't like the sound of no, and besides, I'm starving. But then I thought about how my name would look on one of those stars. Okay, Mom, I'll put it back. So he made a good choice, didn't he? My mom looked at me like she was in shock. I could have knocked her over with a feather. Thank you, RJ, she said, and then she gave me a great big hug. Before I went to bed, I asked my mom, Mom, why wouldn't you let me eat ice cream tonight? I was so hungry. In a nice way, wasn't he? Well, RJ, you wanted to eat ice cream right before dinner, and I didn't want you to spoil your appetite. Oh, I said. I'm so proud of you, RJ. Even when you disagreed with me, you waited to talk to me about it until you were calm, and then you didn't disagree. He was acting like a big boy, wasn't he? Last week, I earned my star, and my name got put into the Say Yes to No special drawing. Today, my teacher picked a name, and guess who won? I think that's his star right there. I did. My awesome prize was a box of smelly markers, just like the ones I wanted my dad to buy me at the store. Becoming a Say Yes to No expert really paid off for me. Today was one of the best days of my life ever. I hope you enjoyed that story, boys and girls, about being able to accept the word no when someone says no. And if you do disagree with somebody, that is fine. Just wait until you're calm and maybe talk to them about it later. But you did a great job of listening, and I think we can see lots of zones that our little friend RJ was on in the story. Do me a favor. I want you to do a fun little activity. I thought it would be a great idea for you guys to each make your own star and to design it and decorate it. You can make it sparkly. You could put cars and trucks or whatever you want, rainbows on your beautiful star, and maybe it'll help you remember to be a Say Yes to No member so you can always make good choices, just like RJ's learning to. Okay, thanks for listening, boys and girls. Have a great day.